श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्यः कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्ताम् सदा हृदि। स्वादयन्निह सर्वेषाम् त्रय्यन्तार्थम् सुदुर्ग्रहम् स्तोत्रयामास योगीन्द्रः तम् वन्दे यामुनाह्वयम्। नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः। नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः। यत्पदाम्भोरुहध्यान विध्वस्ताशेषकल्मषः वस्तुतामुपयातोऽहम् यामुनेयम् नमामि तम्।
श्रीमत्कृष्ण समाह्वाय नमो यामुनसूनवे यत्कटाक्ष एकलक्ष्याणाम् सुलभः श्रीधरः सदा। नमः यामुन पाद अब्ज वेणुभिः पावित आत्मने विदित अखिल वेद्याय गुरवे विदित आत्मने। नमः अचिन्त्य अद्भुत अक्लिष्ट ज्ञान वैराग्य राशये नाथाय मुनये अगाध भगवत भक्ति सिंधवे। So let us take the last line of the previous page. Okay. என்றுகொள் கண்கள் காண்பது யான் உன்னை இனிவென்று கூடுவன் என்னும் படியே. ஓகே. காலத்துக்கு எல்லை அருளி செய்ய வேண்டும். Give me a fixed time. Give me earliest time. Give me earliest time. Don't make me as you, because you have no limit of time. Kala, desha, avadhihi nasti. There is no limit to your time or place, or you can be anywhere, but I cannot be anywhere. I cannot remain for all the time. So you must limit the time. You must give a border to the time. Kalathukku ellai arulit seiya. You must bless me so that my reaching you will be quicker. Aham ruchiyeyai ittalayal upayam illadana. Now again the word aham in the shloka, it doesn't mean he has got egoism nor sense of possession. But this is what we call sattvika ahankara aham. With a legitimate pride, he says aham. Now, what is aham? So even while saying the word aham, there are two points in this aham. I am a lowest person. Aham nichaha, nichatamaha, nadharmanishtaha. In the words of Yamunacharya, aham adharmanishtaha. Not only nadharmanishtaha, adharmanishtaha. I am doing wrong things. Now that I understood you a little, I have not understood you fully, but I have understood you a little, that I have developed a taste for you. I have developed a taste for you. Ruchiyeyai. The only qualification that I have is, I am interested in you now. Because of so many reasons. Number one, I heard about your excellent, limitless, auspicious characters. Therefore, I am interested. I came to know about your consort, Mahalakshmi. Therefore, I am interested. Because she is more sympathetic. Therefore, I have understood you. But having the taste, having the interest, having the ambition to reach you, I have not adopted any means. Ittalayal upayam illada non. This is what we call, self-abnegation, otherwise called Naichyan Sandhanam, lowering one's own status so that we show our humility, modesty, Vinayaha we call it. So we will never be commanding him. And I don't follow karma, jnana, bhakti, and even prapatti. Even prapatti, I am not very much familiar. I have no full knowledge of prapatti. I am not adopting all the steps correctly. I may surrender to the preceptor, but I am not doing it properly because I don't know. Therefore, there is no other way out except seeking your shelter. Therefore, Ittalaya Upayam Illadana. Then also, we saw that Ramanujacharya in his Gadyatrayam as well as Vedanta Deshika in his Nyasa Dashakam, he says, Nitya Kinkaro Bhavani. Ramanujacharya says, Nitya Kinkaro Bhavani. Let me become permanent servant to you. Here also in Nyasa Dashakam also Vedanta Deshika says, Kurumam Nitya Kinkaram. Kurumam Nitya Kinkaram. Vedanta Deshika followed both Yamunacharya and Ramanujacharya. So Aikantika Nitya Kinkaraha. The only way that I must seek your refuge is Ekarupamai. Ekarupamai. I must be in one form. And also, even if you have taken incarnations, and even if you have 5 forms, Para, Vyuha, Vibhava, Antaryami, and Archa, I want you to be in a single form, all put together. Ekarupama. Yavat Atma Bhaviyana Kainkaryate. Now, my service also should be according to the individual soul's definition. Bhavi is future. My service in future will favor you. Paramatma Bhavi. You must take it as Paramatma Bhavi. Either service in the future should be right to you. And Yavat, as long as my service is proper to you, then I will be a good servant. Nirupakamaha Udayana. I will prove myself as a good servant if you give me the opportunity to serve in the future according to your liking. Then Sanatha Jivita. Now that I am a human being, born as a human being after many births, they say. So now I have a leader to hold on. I have a leader to approach. So Sanathamana. So my existence is also true. My existence is true. It is not false, as other philosophies say. Jagan Nitya. The whole world is untrue, false, because it gets destroyed, it disappears after some time, after, of course, a long time. At the end of the era, eon, we have what you call disappearance of the creation. But whereas I exist now. So I live in flesh and blood. So my existence, I owe my existence to you, Sanatha Jivita. I have a good life, no doubt. So, yan sattai saprayojanamaki. Please make my existence useful, purposeful. Yan sattai, my existence, saprayojanamaki. Make it useful. Prakarshayishyami, nihavu uhappikka kadave. So I will make you very happy. தன்னுடைய அனுமதியால் ஈஸ்வரனுக்கு பிறந்த பிரகர்ஷமிலே சேத்தனனுக்கு பிராப்தியம். It is not enough that we reach the Lord, we reach Vaikuntham. It is also by our follow-up action, anuvritti, follow-up action. ஈஸ்வரனுக்கு பிறந்த பிரகர்ஷம். The Lord should get eclat. Lord should feel that this individual soul is excellently useful. So prakarsham, he must have joy, total joy. And that will be the aim of an individual. And that will be the aim of a sentient being called human being with a brain for thought. So that comes to the completion of the 46. So now, if you want to go to 47, before that, you open to questions and also discussion. And 47 must be read by Rajdhani Sheshadri Swami.
So should we go to 47? So it doesn't, no questions, no comments. Okay.
Alavalnar tells he doesn't know Prabhati where we stand, sir.
Pardon?
When Yamunacharya tells he himself doesn't know how to do Prabhati, where we stand then?
See, there is a person who does not read books, has no knowledge of any language. What will she do? He must show bhakti. Bhakti also he doesn't know. He knows he has even if he does not approach a preceptor, he sees others' action. He looks. I understand in my experience, many come to a function where all of us get together to adore a preceptor. He is coming and peeping to see what is happening here. Why many people have come together? Why there is a congregation? Why there is a gathering? And then tries to understand. Even that kind of what you call discrimination power or understanding is not there. He has never seen a gathering where preceptors are adored. Then what shall we do? So even there, Lord blesses him with some means, some method of uplifting him to the Vaikuntha. That is what Alvar, Tondaradi Pudi Alvar, or I think somebody else said. We are getting drowned into the mire of the life here, the life ocean. We are not able to come up. Then he gives a lending hand. He lends his hand. We don't know how to pray like Shankaracharya. Mama Dehi Karavalambam. Lakshmi is Mama Dehi Karavalambam. You give me a hand to support to come out of the ocean. We don't know how to pray this line. But what will he do? He will have so much mercy. He will have so much sympathy that he will redeem us. Now, even that hope is not there. I don't know whether there is a God and whether this God is named Lord Sriman Narayana. When there is a difficulty in life, we go to a temple. He goes to a temple. And then if many people go to the temple, we don't know why they go to the temple. And then again, he goes on suffering. He doesn't mind suffering, or he doesn't care about the suffering. He doesn't know that his suffering will end because of his service to the God. That is why I said no intelligence, no knowledge. So even then, Lord will help you. Now we feel as educated people, oh, this fellow is suffering. How will he come up in life? There are my students who know nothing to improve their life. One boy is an MPhil in Sanskrit. One married lady, is an MA in Sanskrit. But she doesn't know how to improve her life. They are living, they are existing, they are taking food and they are living. But they don't know how to. No, not that way. We take pity on them as though we know everything and they don't know anything. That is our bad impression. That is not the way that. One thing we can do, we can pray to the Lord. Oh Lord, please bless them. That's the only thing that we can do. In Corona, what should you do? You must pray that a particular family is not to be affected by the disease. I heard a 52-year young man getting into ICU in Chennai. What shall I do? I told him, I told the family, please say the names of God daily with a sankalpa to revive him. Then in one case, one of my students phoned up saying, my old mother, is suffering because of Corona, and then she is 80 plus, and please pray for me, sir. This was an appeal, request through WhatsApp. I said to him, very simple solution, Achyuta Ananta Govinda. Tell her in your ears, if possible, if she is not in ICU, or if she has come home, okay, so ask her to say it if it is possible. But unfortunately, she passed away. So what is to be done? So passing away, so while passing away, we don't know where we go. Therefore, you cannot go to the world and say, oh, call everyone, I will advise, I will teach Stotraratnam. It's not possible. It's not possible. So we pray for the world. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Don't say bhavantu, bhavanti. Have a confidence that God will protect everyone. Maybe my answer may not be convincing, but we are helpless. That is the meaning. Helplessness. Even you cannot help yourself, then how can you help others? See, for example, Keshavdas Swami called me again at 8:53. I came late by 8:35. And in between the passing of the time, could we control that the passing of the time? Could we reduce the time of joining the Zoom? It was not possible. No, I actually put on the computer, laptop at 6:30 in the morning, so that I will be ready at the right time. But at the same time, it got delayed. I finished the previous class by 8:20, and then I thought I can take bath before 8:30 and come ready. But it is not to be. Even time management is not possible with the electronic device also. Your electronic device is faster than you. But what? Right. Let's go. Am I right? Please tell me. Every time we must feel the helplessness. That's the problem. And you will say, am I not capable of solving the problem? Then what is the use of my life? Neither I can help others, nor I can help myself. So look at this. This verse will give you some solution. Can you read it now? Maybe you need some practice to read. Maybe madam will read it, and then you will follow. Again, you will read it.
Shall I go ahead, Swami?
Yeah.
दिगशुचिमविनीतं निर्दयं लज्जं परमपुरुषयोऽहं योगिवर्याग्रगण्यैः विधिशिवसनकाद्यैर्ध्यातुमत्यन्तदूरं तव परिजनभावं कामये कामवृत्तः.
This is what we are doing as Yamunacharya says. Can you read after madam?
Myself, sir.
Yeah. If you want the English transliteration, we will use it.
No, sir. That the Devanagari Lipi printed one I am having.
You said you are comfortable.
I will try, sir. Dikshuchi mavinitam nirdayam mamalajjam paramapurusha yuham yogi madhyagra ganyehi vidishal vasana kadyaudiyar दूरम जनभावं कामये कामवृत्तः.
Thank you. Keshavdas Swami, please, wherever possible, I will give you the guidance. You just put a dash so that so Parama Purusha, second line, Parama Purusha, Parama Purusha. Then Yogi, after Yogi. Then Varyagra, after Gra, Varyagra. Right. The third quarter, Vidhi. Shiva. You are putting the exact sandhi as it is in the text. Last before Dura. Otherwise, we can also split it as Vidhi Shiva Sanakadhyaihi. The Visarga will be there instead of Repa, the Repa on Ya. And then Dhyatum, there is a word Dhyatum. Then Atyanta. Then last quarter, Pari Jana, Pari dash, Jana dash. Of course, Pari need not be, but then Kama, last word. Last word. Right. Now it may be easy for many people to read. In the first line, we cannot read it, put a dash. Okay, now Malini madam can read the English translation.
So yeah, I'm going to read the English because Malini's not turning on her audio right now. Okay, so
Right now,
O Supreme Purusha, fie upon me, who am impure, immodest, audacious, impudent, and self-willed, and who desires the rank of thy servant, which even the supreme yogis such as Brahma, Shiva, and Sanaka cannot conceive in their minds.
so this is the answer to Seshadri Swami's question. At least Yamunacharya is so intelligent to pray to God like this, and we are following him. But what about others? So Dik, first word is Dik, D-H-I-K. So then we will have the word Asuchi. Dik plus Asuchi. So the first word, English, fie upon, fie. Meaning, I am a wretched person. I'm bad. It also means alas. Then impure, the word asuchi. Asuchi is impure. Suchi is pure. Asuchi is impure. So avinitam. Vinitam is modest. Avinitam is immodest. I have no humility. I have no purity. Asuchim avinitam. Nirdayam. Do you mean to say Nirdayam is equivalent of audacious? Nirdayam means without sympathy. Impurity we can understand, immodesty we can understand, but how can I have pity? How can I have pity? That is where that you ask me the question. So when somebody does not do prapatti, what is his position? So we cannot take pity on them. The preceptor should invite. But he must go to the preceptor, not that he will be invited. So impudent, mom, me, fie upon me, that me, dig mom. The two words will go together. Alajjam is without shame. Shameful. Alajjam. I have no sense of shame. Alajjam. Now he is asking, addressing the Lord, Parama Purusha, the supreme primordial being. See, this is where when we translate the word Purusha as Purusha, then many people may not understand. Some people may understand, those who are tuned, rightly tuned, they will understand, but there are many people who will not understand. Of course, once you take interest in reading Stotra Ratnam, you will understand. So Supreme Purusha. Purusha. Already we saw the meaning. So he is in our heart and he is a manly being. He has got power. What we call Viryam, Shakti, Tejaha. These are the words for Purusha. According to the six qualities of Bhagavan, the Lord, we have Jnanam, Balam, Aishwaryam, Viryam, Shakti, Tejaha. Balam, Aishwaryam, Shakti, Tejaha, all these go to Purusha. Jnanam, naturally, because he is God, he has got all these. So here, the word self will, I don't know whether self will is the last word. Kama vrittaha. So I act according to my desire. I lead my life according to my desire. That is self. And I go as I like. I don't follow the norms, rules. Kama is worldly desire. So I am after worldly desire. I hanker for worldly desire. I never come out of it. So, and who desires the rank of the self. Last quarter. Tava Parijana Bhav. I want to become servant. So I want, who desire, Kama Ye. Now please remember the word Kama Ye is first person singular. The translation is a little different. Though it gives the correct meaning, so here you must say, I desire. It is not who desires. If you say who desires, then you must have find out the word who in the Sanskrit part. So I desire. I want. Kama. Then Parijana Bhavam, rank of the servant, thy servant. Parijana Bhavam, rank of thy servant. Tava thy, Parijana servant, Bhava rank. Bhava is attitude, not even rank. I thought rank, I mistook rank as the first servant. That rank, the rank is, the word rank goes to second quarter. Agra Ganyehi. Agra, first rank servant. Agra Ganyehi. Agra is in front, in forefront. Ganyam is countable. Ganitam mathematics. Ganyaha meaning countable, honorable. Countable. Agra Ganyaha, countable as the first person. So rank of the servant. So of course the word yogi, varya, agra, ganyehi will go with Spidi Shiva Sanakabhyehi, and therefore the translation is also the same way. Even those, where is Api? No, there is no word even. So you have to avoid the word even. That even is meant by Atyanta Dura. Atyanta Dura. It is not, okay, Atyanta Dura. Cannot conceive in their mind, that is the meaning of Dhyatum Atyanta Duram. They are far away in their conception. They cannot imagine. Dhyatum. They cannot meditate. Dhyatum is meditation. So in order to meditate on becoming the good and first servant of the Lord, even they are at the back. they are relegated to the background. Who? Vidhi, Brahma, that is creator. Vidhi in generally we mean fate. So Lord Brahma, Shiva, Parameshwara, and then Sanaka. Sanaka is one of the 4 important sages who are close to Lord. So all this. So Sanaka is the representation of all sages, and otherwise called yogi in the second line. Yogi. They are all yogis. Even Brahma, Shiva, and Sanaka are yogis. Why? So Brahma and Shiva also meditate. They also do tapas, penance, perform penance. Therefore, Vidhi, Shiva, Sanaka. Adyehi, etc. That means all the word such as. So yogins such as. Supreme yogins. The word is varya for supreme. Yogi varya. Varya meaning respectable. Respectable. Or best. So yogi varya agragani. Supreme yogins. So they have they are called Ashtanga yogins. They are Hatha yogins as well as mental yogins. They are physically and mentally they are very good in meditation. So yogi varya. Then agragani. So I want to join the first row of all these yogis. Namely Brahma, Shiva, Sanaka, etc. The word Yaha is there. Yaha is there. Who is there? Who? The word who, Yaha is there. But Aham Kami is there. So I decide. Aham Kami. We just now saw Aham in the previous 46. Again we are seeing 47 Aham. Meaning you appeal to the Lord, you request the Lord, reminding him that I am here for you to protect. I am here. So reminding the Lord that your presence is nearby. Aham. Aham Kama. Kamaye is a very beautiful Sanskrit verb, which is in what we call Atmanepadi form. Atmanepadi form. You cannot translate the word Atmanepadi, but you can say generally a selfish noun. A selfish noun. I want. That means I don't want others. I want them for myself, exclusively for myself. Aham Kami. Before we go to the commentary, I want you to enjoy a literature, piece of literature. There are 5 great epics in Sanskrit. Apart from the 2 big epics called Itihasa. Itihasa means translated as epic. Mahakavyam is also translated as epic because English language is inadequate. Therefore, Mahakavyam is also a great work, great, maybe poetic or some other one. A poem, a great poem. Magnum opus. Magnum opus. There are 5 Mahakavyam. Out of the 5, number 1 is Kalidasa's Kumara Sambhavam. It describes about Shiva, Parvati and their son Kartikeya. Secondly, his own Raghuvamsa. 29 kings are described from the solar race. 19 cantos are there, Raghuvamsa. Kumara Sambhavam has got 8 cantos original, 17 cantos afterwards added 9. Who added, we do not know. The style is different and we don't accept them also. But we have 17 cantos of Kumara Sambhavam. 19 cantos of Raghuvansham, then 20 cantos of Magha, an author called Magha, M-A-G-H-A, and he wrote Shishupala Vadham, Krishna's killing Shishupala. He wrote 20 cantos. The number is increasing one by one. Then you have Bharavi's Kiratarjuniyam. Actually, Bharavi's Kiratarjuniyam was the second one. First Kalidasa and second Bharavi's Kiratarjuniyam. It describes the fight between Lord Shiva and Arjuna. And finally, Lord Shiva blesses him and Arjuna got the Pashupatastram from the blessing. And there are 18 cantos. 18 cantos. So Bharavi was the first poet who started beautifying the Sanskrit work by what we call sound, Shabda Alankara. So he used alliteration, 72 types of alliteration in his 15th canto of Kiratarjuni. Kalidasa did not use it. Therefore, Kalidasa was considered a very good poet, the best poet in the world. Kalidasa, because they say Arthalankara is very good and Shabdalankara is the gymnastics of the sound. Games, 72 games. Well, finally, Magha used his skill of this. Magha had the skill of both Kalidasa and Bharavi. Bharavi's forte is beauty, beauty of the depth of meaning. Artha Gaurama. Then Kalidasa was good in Upama, simile. In comparison, he is the best. And Magha adopted both the quality of Kalidasa and Bharavi and added one more. Magha had beauty of words, beautiful words. That is in sound. In sound, Pada Lalitya. So all the three qualities are in Magha. So improvement from one author to another author. Lastly, you have Naishadhiya Charitam, a book on Nala and Damayanti. About 50 cantos are in Mahabharata on the story of Nala and Damayanti. So those 50 sargas, very small sargas, just 10, almost 10 each, just 500 verses have been converted into 2,200 verses, 200 verses by Sriharsha. Sriharsha is different from a King Harsha. So Sriharsha is the name of her. So Sriharsha gives beautifully his parent name in every sarga. So you have at least some history for this. So we don't know Bharavi's parent, we don't know Kalidasa's parent, we don't know Magha's parent. But at least parents of Sriharsha. In Sriharsha Naishadhiya Charitam, now I wanted to tell you one sentence about Magha. In Shishupala Vadham, the 19th, there are 20 cantos. Generally, last but one canto is devoted to the Shabda Alankara, the beauty of sound. So many alliterations. What we call, I think, tooth-breaking alliteration. And Vedanta Deshika, in its last but one Paddhati, 31st Paddhati, he uses this technique. He wanted to show that he is also capable of that skill. That's all. Tongue twister, right? Very good. Tongue twister. Good. So here, in Naishadhiya Charitam, a very beautiful story. You know, these two people, Nala and Damayanti, loved at not first sight, at no sight. They didn't see each other, they loved each other. They developed the love, and then finally, of course, got married. It's a Shubha. In Sanskrit, there is no tragedy. In dramas or any kavya, there is no tragedy. Maybe there is only tragic comedy. Only comedy is there, no full tragedy in Sanskrit. You don't want to have tragedy. Okay, so with this, so Naishadhyaya income, the beauty is Nala is blessed with what we call disguise, a camouflage, that he gets into the harem of Damayanti. Gets into the harem of Damayanti. No man will be allowed into the zinana. He gets into that and he appeals to Damayanti. No, there is a risk for my marrying you. So there are 4 gods arriving at the hall, marriage, the what you call Swayamvara hall. You please choose one of them. Otherwise, you and I will be in soup. Both of us will be in jeopardy. We will be, our life will be affected and we will have a lot of dangers in our life. So don't choose me. Don't choose me. He goes and informs the earlier night he informs her. Next day morning, they have to conduct the Swayamvara. Bhima is the father of Damayanti. So here, Bhima has 3 sons of brothers of Damayanti. And this Damayanti says to Nala this word, Kamaye, Kamaye. He asked, whom do you like? I love. Kamaye, I love. Whom do you like? Nalam Kamaye. Are you not Nala? Yes, I am Nala. So I like you. I love you. Nalam Kamaye. So what will happen if I do not marry you? If I reject you, what will happen? Have you heard? Have you studied Ramayana? Mahabharata? This is the story in Mahabharata. Have you studied Ramayana, O Nala? Yes. If I do not marry you, that will become Lanka. The whole world will become Lanka. Do you want the whole world, that is the whole city or whole country, to become Lanka? Lanka was burnt by Hanuman. Lanka was destroyed by Rama and others. Na Lanka Maye. Nalam, please write down and find out beauty in what you call Slesha Alankara. Rather, even fun, not only double meaning but triple meaning. Na Lanka Maye. I don't want this city or country to become a Lanka, another Lanka. That means I will burn the city. Na Lanka Maye. Then you have another word. Na Alam Kami. Alam is enough. Alam is capable of. Na Alam, you have to put what you call Avagraha in between in order to get the third meaning. So you will not, the city will not become Lanka. Na Alankam. Alam is capable, so Alam is enough. So don't ask further questions whether I like you or you like me or not. Don't ask me about your desire. I have got only one desire, to marry you. Na Alam Kam. So this is one word used with just another word is split into different types. It's called Bhanga Slesha in Sanskrit. split and get the meaning. Two meanings. Beauty in this Kamai. Now, Kamai, as you say, as I said to you already, selfish noun, selfish one. So I want the God to be exclusively blessing me, exclusively favoring me, exclusively making me a servant, even better than Lord Brahma or Shiva, Sanaka, etc. That's it. So with this, I think we will go to Vyakhyanam next session. I want just forgot the third meaning. You must take the whole verse in the Naishadhiya Charitam and see an avagraha before Nalam Kamai. Before Nalam Kamai, I like Nala, I love Nala. Add A, that is avagraha is there before that. Before Na. So what happens is, if you don't allow me to marry you, I will jump into fire. Parvati jumped into the fire in the father's home. Daksha Prajapati, she fell into the fire. Sita fell into the fire. Not Sita, Vedavati. Vedavati fell into the fire in Ramayana. Draupadi fell into the fire every year. See, look at the here. She said, Analam Kamai. I like fire. If you don't allow me to marry Nala, I will light fire. I will kill myself. I will commit suicide. Sorry, I missed that.
No problem, Swami. So we started a new section now. The 47th verse is a new section of Naichanusandhanam.
Right.
Yeah, very good.
So this is the answer to Swami, Sheshananda Swami, because he was asking this question.
स्वादयन्निह सर्वेषाम् त्रय्यन्तार्थम् सुदुर्ग्रहम् स्तोत्रयामास योगीन्द्रः तम् वन्दे यामुनाह्वयम् नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः नमो नमो यामुनाय यामुनाय नमो नमः यत्पदाम्भोरुहध्यान विध्वस्ताशेषकल्मषः वस्तुतामुपयातोऽहम् यामुनेयम् नमामि तम्
Srimad Krishna Samatvaya Namo Yamuna Sunave Yat Kataksha Ekalakshanam Sulabha Sridharaha Sada Namaha Yamuna Pada Abja Venubhihi Pavita Atmane Vidita Akhila Vedyaya Gurave Vidita Atmane
कवितार्किकसिंहाय कल्याणगुणशालिने श्रीमते वेङ्कटेशाय वेदान्तगुरवे नमः।